Welcome to Equal Time with Martha Burke. It's Women's History Month, and a very unfair kind of history is going away. The Office of Personnel Management is finally issuing regulations banning federal agencies from using salary history to set the pay of most federal job applicants. Federal agencies will no longer be able to use previous pay in recruitment, hiring, or setting wages for prospective employees. They will also be prohibited from even asking about prior compensation or using it if the applicant discloses it voluntarily. Why is this important? Women and people of color suffer most when previous pay is a benchmark for setting pay in a new job. The old saw, "the further you go, the behinder you get," applies here. When you start low, even if you get raises periodically, you're unlikely to ever catch up to those who started higher for the same work. 22 states already have their own salary history bans. California's is the most robust. It bans public and private employers from even asking about a candidate's pay history. And even if an applicant volunteers the information, it still can't be used in determining a new hire's pay. It's great that salary history bans are catching on piecemeal, but what we really need is a federal law applying to all employers in the U.S. We also need mandatory disclosure of pay statistics from federal contractors. Not individual pay on bulletin boards, but average compensation by job category and gender. It would snag some of the biggest federal contractors, like Lockheed, Raytheon, Pfizer, United Health, and Humana. You know, those taking your tax dollars. Meanwhile, women wait. Equal Pay Day is in March. The overall pay gap between women and men is a pathetic 82 cents on the dollar. At this rate, women won't catch up with men until 2052. A little earlier for white women, later for women of color. That's another 30 years and a whole career behind the pay gap 8 ball. It's an election year. Find out where your member of Congress stands in supporting the Paycheck Fairness Act, waiting for a vote since 1991. If we can't change their minds on achieving equal pay, we need to change their faces. Thanks for listening to Equal Time. I'm Martha Burke.